Tiger's Revenge. After a miserable debut of the new German Tiger tanks on August 29, 1942, the German High Command decided to test them again under different conditions. This time the Tigers were coming to the aid of the 96th Infantry Division, who were trapped in the bitter cold of the Russian winter. After this battle, the full potential of the new tank would be realized. Tiger. Yes, let's play with the Germans. Ooh. Holy shit. Wave of iron coming our way. Or rather steel. What is the point of this? We have a thinly spread infantry line here. And what? 4 Tigers? Panzer IIIN and M. N has a fairly large cannon, but it doesn't have the length needed to be very accurate or powerful. It's more of a anti-infantry weapon. It doesn't even have. It has high explosive anti-tank ammunition. I'll take that bet. It'll probably destroy a tank. High velocity armor piercing. Smaller gun, but still a solid ammunition, but only for 6 shots. Tiger, nothing special, but an 88 gun. Yeah, they should do well against enemy tanks. Okay, I see it. Delay with the infantry and hope the tanks arrive in time. Some mortars. We should just fire smoke here. What's the visibility? 31. Length 15 turns. There's no way we can delay against these tanks. No special ammunition. You can see the enemy tanks at 24. Ah, crap. I really should take reaction range out of these. Might get a kill or 2 with the cannons, but I think it's a waste of time. We're gonna lose anyway. We might get a battle line somewhere here. And we do need to move. I also don't want to be moving against their incoming assault. I want to be standing by in a position and just waiting for them to come to us. I don't think we will do superbly well. The crew on these tanks is regular. So I don't know, but we have engineers. No. No. None. 0. Zip. We should definitely have no point having infantry here. It's too far away from the line. Yeah, and the wave comes closer. Excellent. They have to go through this. They have no other real choice. Okay, once we move in front of this rough patch here, I think we're just going to wait. So it's basically a race who can get to the better positions. There's no need for us to really move, we could have just wait here. But at the same time, I do want to go up against him as close as possible. That way we don't have to really do anything but try to beat them. Ah, crap. Wait. There's more tanks coming. Ah, shit. Which means... I think we're going to hold our position for now. I need to at least see what's coming our way. Here... What can you see from this? Good enough. Next turn is pretty much the final turn, we're gonna move on. Clickety 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 clue. That's going to have to be a depressing job. I mean, you have an anti-tank role, but you know your weaponry isn't good enough to really do the job. And the moment you fire your first shot, every stinking weapon that can shoot at you is going to take you out. So, yeah, life expectancy probably isn't too great. Still, we could use more. Yes. I don't particularly want to shoot more smoke here, but do I have to shoot smoke? Not sure I want to stay here. The thing is, this actually can move to a better place. I would be more willing to spread around the site so we can shoot at that from multiple angles. If we stay here, a couple of guys can shoot, but at the same time, if one of us gets shot, it's gonna be troublesome. So first and foremost, what I'm gonna do to you. Crap. Oh, this is less of an obstacle than I thought. Fine. Mortar destroyed. We want to spread a bit more of a smoke screen, just to make sure they have to actually come through that forest section. And there's a huge amount of infantry coming our way too. Yep. We're not hitting anything because we have to move so much. This is not a good move because we don't have that much good ammunition. So we wasted the obvious chances to fire on them on shots that have basically no chance of hitting. On the positive side, now their tanks are at least shooting, so they also don't have that many shots to shoot at us. Negative side is they are dumping a huge amount of infantry on here. Firing. Good. Very good. Keep firing. Many of the tank reactions as we can absorb will take. And that wasn't many. Still better infantry than tanks. Hmm. You've actually shot 4. A machine gun destroyed. That's some kind of leader tank or what? Yeah, it's just ramming through here for some reason. Okay. Start the show. Wheels. What can each one see? You can't see shit. Neither can you. So there's at least 7 who can't even see anything. Still, they do have when they push through, they have a decent spot, except for these. Okay, just start firing. I don't care what you shoot at. Although the chances of hitting on with these are fairly small, so I might as well only take a single shot onto someone who might be able to hit. Click! Not bad, not bad at all. Who exactly has shot? Do need to shoot quite a bit because if we can't cause significant casualties on them, they're going to be pushing through us, give enough suppression fire that we can't take it and all that. So some tanks have to basically pump everything on the enemy. Others can be spared as reaction fire. Come on. At least we got a few. They'll act as smoke screen and sort of put the fear of God and death into these godless heathens. I'm not really worried about the infantry, because if we get the tank swarm to stop, the infantry is a trivial matter to deal after that. They're not really even trying to push through at the moment. And more smoke. Okay, what can you see? Yeah, this is the interesting exchange of shots. Yeah. I'm hoping at least there's a moral effect on them. Jesus Christ. We might as well not shoot at all. I need to suppress the tanks who are staying still at the moment. They'll be very accurate on the next turn. Assuming they survive. Ah, tigers. Lovely. Lovely, lovely tigers. There really isn't that much we can do. They need to gather up their courage and push forward. We're gonna lose some tanks. It's not a big problem. Ooh, Soviets getting mowed down. And that was the last shot he ever took. I don't see what the point of that smoke was. They got plenty of burning tanks there that will provide all the smoke they'll ever need. Immobilized. Immobilized tanks are always sort of a question mark. Because they're immobilized, so they're damaged. At the same time, if you allow it to stay there in one place for several turns for it to gather up its shots, it can be incredibly dangerous. It can fire at very high probability of hitting. And no one's really moving. I don't think this is a decisive victory because there's no way we can regain all the lost flags. At the same time, I don't particularly care. The bigger thing is to try to counter the enemy tank wave. Why does that block us? Is it? Yeah, I don't see why it blocks us. But that's a really sizable issue. We have to see there. Okay, we're not going to be used to anyone unless... Okay. That's better. Okay, we need to move infantry a little bit forward. I just need spotters, or nothing else. I don't think the range favors us. Close range. We have, at least with the Tigers, tanks that can penetrate the enemy armor even at a long distance, but while they have trouble. But at close range, I don't think it matters which one side hits. It's instant death. A lot of missing at this point. Too much. Yeah, they're coming to point blank range and no one's hitting. I sort of get it, but at the same time I don't. I mean, it's a road. There's not much room for you to dodge there. So even if you get a couple of tanks basically just shooting at the road, you're gonna hit. You have you don't exactly have. They're not moving in a 90 degrees against you, so you don't have to take in lead that much. They're coming straight at you. You're gonna hit. I don't think the game really has anything to model that. Anyway. Side hole. Kill it. I don't want to waste tiger shots any more than I absolutely have to. Immobilized and damaged. But not killed. Don't shoot at that. That's a bad target. It'll block all the rest. Anything but that. Crap. Yeah, you're out. Yeah, anything but that, please. Terrible shooting. And it's not really using the heat ammunition now, is it? Or it's simply not really doing anything? Don't shoot at it. God damn it. We're going to attack that one too, but it can't be our first target. We've got a few others here who need administrations too. And we need more than one kill if we intend to come out of this victorious. There's no telling if we're gonna even survive this turn, so I'm not gonna save shots. At least, since they're unlikely to make much of a difference anyway. Heat ammo does nothing. High explosive ammo. Why would you use high explosive ammo when you have heat? Anyway, we have 4 tanks left. Not that many shots between them. Okay. Try to damage tanks. Good. Good. That's better. Now we can talk about killing you. Well, we got 2 hits on it. We destroyed quite a few, and we shot quite a few that are still alive, so out of the maybe 5, 6 that we can see here, 4, no, at least 3 have been shot, or I think are immobilized. Not a terrible performance, could have been better though. And we definitely need to start shooting at the infantry. I can't have them providing the suppression against the tanks. Okay, it wasn't a bad turn, not at all. Yeah, they couldn't do shit anymore. Abandoned, routed, abandoned, moving fast, routed, routed, retreating. Save your shots. Ooh, chance to hit the rear armor. Chance lost. Hmm, Belum. I guess we're going toward the flags of the infantry then. Yeah, the fight is basically over now. We're not going to lose this anymore. It might still be a marginal victory or a draw, although we didn't really suffer much casualties. The enemy does seem thoroughly routed. Yeah, I think we're gonna attack with everything we have. It looks like there's a chance to push forward quite heavily now. Retreating tank. So we definitely attacking is not going to be without its problems, but at the same time, if there's going to be a good chance to do it, now's the time. Why am I trying to shoot you in the front? I don't know. No real point shooting at the crew, but since we are going to attack, it's very important that we are able to maintain or keep the enemy in a retreat mode. So casualties will help in that. Should not waste shots with the Tiger. We use the lesser tanks to attack the infantry. Shit. We don't really have the condition to push forward all that heavily, but we must. Yeah, I have a tank shooting at its maximum range. Retreating, routed, retreating. Oh yeah. Crap. Okay, now we're using heat. I wonder what type of heat ammunition this kind of tank would be using, because it's piss poor heat ammunition. These kind of tanks have nothing really to protect against high explosive anti-tank. I guess there are some sort of shells. I mean proper shells, not missile technology or rocket technology. They go back to the tank. Really good results. Still need to keep the momentum up. Couple of tanks lost each turn. Massive casualties on infantry. Yeah, they should keep them running. Not seeing anything interesting anymore. Kill the crew. Too tough of a job for you. Fine. What exactly are you even aiming at? Ooh, enemy coming our way. That's not a good sign. Means their courage is starting to recover. At least with the infantry. I don't think it'll matter too much. We're now in a position where we can properly ravage the remaining units here. And we have a couple of turns left. Ooh, hello crewman. Oops. Okay, they have a lot of infantry here. Are they routed? Yes, thank God. We definitely have to keep them running. We do need some proper kills on these squads, not just kill a few men here and there. There's too many in too good of a shape. It's just a matter of time before something restores their morale enough that they can fight. I don't think we can penetrate his armor at this distance. At the same time, we might be able to make it sort of useless. So we'll exchange shots in order to keep it from causing proper damage. Crew destroyed. Lovely. Soviet surrender. And now we've restored all our lost areas. Soviet surrender. Yeah, we've got this. It'll probably end before the time runs out too. Crew destroyed. Yeah, we're mainly killing crew here at this point. Whatever. As long as we keep busy. Soviet surrender. Killing more crew. Crew destroyed. And that's the end of it. Ooh. German 1355, Soviet 24, so not a good day for the Soviets. It's about as decisive a victory as you can get. Not sure how that could have been better played with the Soviet. I think it would have been better to wait for the basically take position in the rough patch there, take the few flags in front of it, and then position to fight at the bottleneck point. Get as close as possible, put some smoke screens so they can just wait outside your effective firing range and just shoot there. Force the tigers to come close. Then you have the numbers to even just overwhelm. Then if you can force them to come pass through the bottleneck, their going to be easy pickings. You have so many tanks. Even if there's going to be a clickety game for half a dozen shots, you're still going to take them out. Nice mission. Nice to see proper tanks in a long time.